All right, and welcome back to TussleMania. So, this time I'm going to be taking a look at a little more less successful game. Well, that was a weird sentence. I'm looking at WWE 2K15, which this was the first game to come out on the next-gen consoles, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and eventually released on PC. And was most notable for its crazy up-res graphics. Like, the characters in this game look incredible, but unfortunately it didn't play the same. So we're kind of looking at the main menu here. You can see you got the career and the showcase and the universe, and you even got your online modes and everything. But you get your different options here for your single play. The showcase mode here kind of just showing, it's highlighting different feuds. You got the Cena and Punk, the Shawn Michaels and Triple H, Randy Orton and Christian, the Hall of Pain, and the Path of the Warrior, which those were DLC ones. It originally only came with Cena and Punk, and then Triple H and Shawn Michaels. But they do create these awesome video packages for the battles, or for the feuds, which, you know, all this stuff's really good, but this is like the fourth time they've kind of done the same thing in a row with the WWE games, and the story modes have gotten, I don't know, kind of repetitive, and they're still really well made. It's just, you want to see them try something different, I think, at this point, because even 16 kind of did the same thing, just highlighting Steve Austin's career, and man, we might be stuck in this video now. It's not letting me skip out. Oh, there we go. So, alright, so yeah, there's definitely tons of great video packages as you play through the story. But we're going to look at one of the other modes, and I think I want to show off a little bit of the career mode, which was a new feature in this game, but was pretty disappointing, honestly, because, like, while it was a good first step, it definitely was lacking in features. Because, like, the NBA 2K series has an amazing career mode, and translating that into the WWE games would be awesome. And I think 16 does a better job, but even that one still just doesn't hit the mark for the career mode. But yeah, so this is early on in the 15 career mode. You start off in NXT, and then you work your way to Superstars, then Main Event, and then SmackDown, and then Raw, and then you get to pick pay-per-views and stuff, but it'd take too long to kind of go through there, so we're going to jump into the Universe mode, which is my favorite mode. Yeah, the load times in this game is one thing I criticize. I actually reviewed this game for DarkStation.com when it came out. I think it was my last review with them, actually. But so yeah, your Universe mode is kind of the same it has been. You get your calendar here, kind of highlighting your events. I have created my own things. I created NXT and my own, like, Legends brand. So yeah, you can go to your Raw, and then you get your rivalry matches and things like that, which I usually just skip all these and just focus on the rivalry ones, because that's the only ones where cool thing happens. So we're gonna go ahead and play this John Cena Daniel Bryan one, because why not? So this is a feud I have going on, and it generally culminates at the pay-per-view, or, you know, will get worse. Might be a title feud. I'm not entirely sure who has the titles in this mode for me right now. But the Universe mode is always what I lose all of my time to. It's the best feature to be added into a wrestling game, which first came in, I think, in SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, and it's just gotten better and better each year. So we're going to watch the entrances for these two guys. Yeah, so it looks like Cena's the U.S. champion in my Universe mode. Yeah, so this is one thing I love that they added, finally, is in older games they would just look at the screen and do their talking moments like they do in their entrances, but there wouldn't be any voice. They finally went in and added the voice for that, which can't believe it took them this long. Got Cena just walk into the ring as a champ. Yeah, the Cena character model is definitely, like, they definitely spent more time on the more popular characters because the Cena character model looks incredible. It's like Cena and Orton are kind of the best looking ones. All right, now we're going to get Daniel Bryan. I respect the beard. As I am recording this, it is the day of the Royal Rumble. So a lot of people are thinking Daniel Bryan is going to come back. I'm still sitting on the fence that WWE might never let him come back, which would be the saddest thing ever because he's obviously one of the best, but hopefully it won't turn into that. Yeah, they did some good stuff with the crowd animations with the yes stuff, and I think there's in 16 they even took that a little farther, but I think there was some of that in 14 because that was the first time they added the charge finishers. So like Daniel Bryan would do the yes charge and the crowd would get involved. Well, that stuff always looks really good. Yeah, the best thing you can say about 2K15, it is a great looking wrestling game. And, you know, at the time, there was no other choice for wrestling on the PlayStation 3, and I'm going to play as Daniel Bryan. So yeah, this was the thing they added. The first new thing they added was this chain wrestling stuff, which is kind of like a rock, paper, scissors, and then you just got to move the stick in the right direction. And I can see what they were going for. I just feel like there's a better way to do it. It goes on basically like you see their health meters in the bottom, and they have a stamina meter, and basically once you run out their first stamina bar, you don't have to do the chain wrestling anymore. But there was no way to turn it off, and you don't have to use it if you just go out and attack, but if you're grappling when they're still in their first stamina meter, you're just going to do the chain wrestling stuff. And I can see what they were going for. I just feel like there was a better way to do it. And honestly, it feels better in 16. It's still the same, but you don't do it as often. So maybe that has something to do with it. Like a couple times at the beginning of the match is fine, but you can get it going for minutes in a match if you're handling your stamina well. Man, the Daniel Bryan John Cena SummerSlam match seems so far away now. That was a great match. So this is a feud I also often like to play out. Man, Cena's got me. One of my biggest problems with 2K15 was it just felt too easy. Like, since I've been playing every WWE game since the original SmackDown, actually since WrestleMania 2000 on Nintendo 64, they've just been, they come fairly easy to me. So I always put them on the hardest difficulty as like the first thing I do. But this one just is too easy all the time. It's so rare that I lose, and when you do, it feels like I don't want to be like, oh, the computer's cheating, but it honestly feels like the computer's just like, no, this guy needs to win, so they're going to reverse everything. And I'm actually going to show another match after this that I had recorded at a later date, and the computer just... I'm going to cut it in at the end of this. The computer just refuses to lose during this universe match it did. And it's actually the only, super exciting match I've ever had in this game. Something, again, 16 improves quite a bit, because I've had a lot of really good matches in 16. But we'll talk about that when we get to that video. Alright, Cena's kind of coming back on me now, but... Alright, so I could hit my finisher, but at this point, he's just going to kick out of it. Cena definitely has more durability than your average wrestler, so we need to weaken him a little more. So... we got these oh my god moments, which is something they've been doing since I think 13 was the first one. But they've added a lot more this time around. Like now you can do these suicide dives, and there's just a lot more stuff you can do. They added the Sami Zayn jump through the ropes and do the spinning DDT, which is awesome. But you got to have 3 finishers and throw them in the corner to do it. Man, Daniel Bryan just owning this match. That's because I'm playing as him. Yeah, listen to me brag. Alright, so gonna have to start finishing this match real soon. He's got his comeback, so he could hit me with that at any time and then get a finisher. So I'll try to avoid that. Oh, I'm missing my reversals here. Oh. Alright, so we activated his comeback, so if he hits me with that, then he goes through the whole 5 moves of doom thing. Alright, so his stamina ran out, so now we can't do it anymore. Oh yeah, it is an Extreme Rules match. I forgot there are weapons allowed. I love the little things they added. Like, the whole stamina system, I think, is the best thing they added into this game. That was a good suicide dive. It's the best thing they added into this game, because, like, I love the whole they drag themselves up the ropes, and, like, when you go to climb the ropes to the top turnbuckle, they'll, like, slowly crawl if you don't have a lot of stamina. That's, like, some good stuff. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for in my wrestling game. So those are the things I like that they added. He's going to go for it. No, he's stuck. He can't get me. Alright, I'm pretty close to having another signature. Ugh. He could get me with the 5 knuckles. Ooh, did I get the reversal? They didn't tell me. Yes. Alright. Got this one in the bag. He just fell. That's another thing. He had no stamina, so he just falls over. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, we both have a finisher, so it's kind of... Cena's finisher in this game, it's one of the things, the way he grabs you and the timing of the animation, and it's like I never hit it, but let me see if I can get my finisher here and end it. Oh, yeah. I love the running knee so much. So the problem with it, one of the problems with this game is, like, almost every time you hit a finisher, it's just over, so... Alright, so now we're going to take a look at another one of my matches that I've done, so I'm going to cut that in. We're going to continue with that.
And here's some highlights from the matchup. Let's take a look back at some of the big highlights. Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan. What an incredible match. That one could have gone either way. Nobody has anything to be ashamed
of. Okay, so I'm taking a look at an older match from an older universe mode. It's RVD versus Daniel Bryan. RVD going in as my champion, who I was trying to hold on to as a champion until WrestleMania. And I'd been playing through all the pay-per-views and winning the belts, or retaining the belt with him. Just because, like, I don't know, this might... I'm interested to see how a feud with RVD and a lot of the modern-day wrestlers would play out. So, eventually that came down to Daniel Bryan. So, now this is the match with Daniel Bryan and RVD at Survivor Series for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. All right. So one thing about the RVD character is his stamina is not super great, and his chain wrestling can be kind of slow. I did even bump up the stats for him a little bit because I thought he wasn't that fun to play as because his stamina was so low. But this was probably the only match I ever had during my entire run with this game where I was just like, oh my god, like multiple times throughout, as like there's so many near falls in this that like I hit him with so many signatures and finishers that I just couldn't believe that he was not going down. And it felt like a time where the game was just like something was broken and just refused to let him lose because there's no reason why I shouldn't have been able to pin him. But it turned into a great match anyways, even though I lost. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, I guess. I lose. Shouldn't have said that. But yeah, this is... I would actually watch this feud. Maybe not as like a title feud, obviously, but RVD and Daniel Bryan, I think, would actually be kind of fun. You know, RVD is definitely older, but he still can go, and he can still have good matches with a good opponent. And I don't think he really got that much of a WWE run when he came back recently. I'd like to see him come back again and maybe take a serious run for one of the lower belts, maybe. Oh. But they definitely have a moveset that complements each other. Alright, so his health's already pretty low. I'm hitting my first signature. Now we're going for the 5-star frog splash, which I really should have waited. Alright, for the first pin. 1, 2, and kick out. Which already, it's kind of rare. It's kind of rare that you get kickouts in 2K15 after you've hit a finisher. Alright, so I just have to avoid his corner move here. Alright, and he ran out of stamina, so. Honestly, already this match is more entertaining than some of the more recent WWE TV matches. A lot of reversals going on. His health's pretty low. I can't believe he kicked out of the finisher to begin with. Ooh, that was like 2.5 right there. Oh, stiff drop kick. I totally could have hit his signature right there, and he didn't even go for it. I think he likes to go for the top rope signature. So there's a good example of like when he's tired, it takes a little longer for them to climb to the top. Oh. I was thinking quick on my feet. I love that enziguri. Alright, so hit him again. This has got to put him away. Alright. This should be it. Oh, and reversed. Great. I have no stamina. Oh, I can't believe I even reversed that. That gave me a signature at least. But I have no stamina left. Oh. Get him. Alright, now I need to recover some stamina and hit him again. Well, I waited too long, but now I got a finisher, so. Oh.
driven hard to the mat. Man, I don't like the way that looked for Van Dam.
Oh.
He's in trouble now. Look at this. Nice move. Is Daniel Bryan going to be able to recover from that?
All right, this should be plenty. Oh, no. Oh, the yes lock.
Oh, my. There's the submission hold.
Oh, God, such a good reversal.
Look at his face. The pain has to be crippling. And now the toll
But now I got two finishers. Oh, God, I need stamina so I can hit another frog splash.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
All right, kind of get a little rest here. Hit him off the ropes.
Daniel Bryan not looking so good here. He thinks he has it. 2.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was really close.
That was so close.
In the flow of
This is one of those matches where like everything just comes together. And it's like a very unlikely feud that actually turns into a really entertaining match. Let's go for the pin. He's all sprawled out.
Got a cover. 2. A kick
Oh, jeez. Like, come on. He's literally kicking out of everything. Like, he has no health left, and he got hit with a finisher and, like, 3 signatures. Hitting that signature and should have been enough. But I'm sitting on 3 finishers now, so I still have a chance. Oh, just got to get him on the ground. I guess can't do a signature on the outside.
Yeah, a little intimidation there. Oh my gosh! Down goes Daniel Bryan. Oh man, come on, Bryan, get up! Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
It's like the most resilient match I've ever had.
Back into the ring now. And he's heading back in.
Oh, God. Like, he's literally got me at every turn. Oh, too late on the dodge. And, like, I only have red damage in one area, and he's hurt in multiple areas, and he's still kicking out of everything. Oh, too early. I have to dodge this or I'm done. Oh, yes. So many dodge finishers. He just literally turned them all the way around. It's like, what was the point of that? Oh. Alright, need some stamina. Gonna go hit that frog splash. Luckily he gets up there fast. It's too late. Should have just pinned him. Probably would have had it there. Alright. I just need to get him on the ground. That's all I need. Oh, I need stamina. I just need to, let's see if I hit an OMG moment. And of course he reverses it. No, get out of the way. Oh, God, no. Yes, luck. No, no. Oh, God, I had no chance. God, every time I rewatch this match, it's still just as exciting as the first time I played through it. But, so there's my look at WWE 2K15, and there's going to be another, probably just one more video. Will end on 16. But keep watching TussleMania. Be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching so far.
WWE World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryan. What a phenomenal contest. I can guarantee this match will be discussed heavily on WWE.com.